Hi guys, Shanna here with Chattanooga Fashion Expo, and we are continuing our Alumni series with Jimmy Orshad.
Hello,
Welcome.
hello. Thank you, thank
It's
you.
so good to see you.
I know it's been a journey. It's been crazy.
I
It's been
know.
going
So
on.
Jimmy's one of our original designers,
Yes.
and I wanted to talk a little bit about your CFE journey because when we first started, you were designing,
Yes.
but you were kind of a newbie,
Yes.
and then you've had a lot of growth since then. So talk to me
Yes.
about CFE, what it did to help you kind of get your career going, and then we're going to talk about where you are now, what's all the exciting things that are happening.
Okay, so related to CFE, I would say one of the biggest things for me coming out with it was, I guess, the networking with other people here in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
I think that was a huge one due to the fact of before CFE, I wasn't really in touch with the difference of people here in Chattanooga. Even though I'm from here, Chattanooga is very, very small, especially on the fashion side. And so being able to connect and vibe with other models, designers, and other people related to Chattanooga to do further events, I think that was one of the best things that I took away from it and coming out with it.
Yeah.
From that, I've got to meet different people related to Chattanooga and others in surrounding areas and work with them. So it's been pretty dope, especially related to models and different, I would say, boutiques and designers here. Working with different models of different projects, a couple of my own projects, but keeping those connections as well. I think that's one of the biggest aspects that I've taken in, that I've received from everything.
Awesome. I mean, that's definitely one of the things we started out with was, when I came to Chattanooga, there were definitely creative people here, but like you said, there wasn't like a network. So now everybody's communicating, everybody's talking, helping each other. And there's been so much of an increase in collaborative photo shoots and video shoots and runway shoot. You did your own show recently, which congratulations. It looked amazing. I was out of town. I missed it.
She has to be there for the
but
next
it
one.
looked amazing, and I was so proud of you. Like you've done a really good job of just continuing to bring your production value up, I honor you for that. I can see the work that you're doing and the growth.
Thanks.
And I'm really, really proud of you. And kudos to you for taking advantage of those opportunities. I mean, that's kind of the point, is to have the networking, to have the regional contacts that we've brought in for you guys to be accessible to them. And we're working harder this year. We're bringing a lot more from LA and things like that because we want your reach to be bigger. You're talented. You deserve to be seen. You guys deserve a wider, broader platform, especially when we're in a small town like this where maybe not everybody in Chattanooga understands your work, right? But Atlanta does. And, Nashville does. And LA will.
Completely.
And New Orleans will. So that's one of the things we try to do, is just increase that reach for you. When you look back at your CFE journey, is there one memory, one moment? Is there anything that kind of stands out as like a pivotal moment, or where you just recognize something about yourself or your work, or you had an encounter with someone? Was there anything that just kind of stands out?
Well, I would say meeting the people that came in from out of town. So all of the collective of folks coming in from out of town, a lot of the words. One thing that I would say, you never know, in a sense, who's in the room. So always just putting your best effort and your best forward efforts related to just who you meet, and just keeping that professionalism, but also still being grounded in who you are. So I would say just related to CFE and me coming in and meeting the others around. Even one of the really big things that I really enjoyed was the gala. At the old, what is it?
The whiskey. At the whiskey. Chattanooga Whiskey Event Center.
I really did. I really enjoyed that, and just meeting the difference and the people that were around. A huge takeaway is, of course, I would say just always leaving your lasting moment. Just related to everything and everybody around. Staying true to you, but also I would say just the thing of still coming in with the trend and what's going on in time right now. And so that's one thing I also took away from just learning it as a designer as well.
That's good. One of the things we've always done is I worked with New Orleans Fashion Week before I started this here, and curated relationships there that I brought into this market, like Dr. Hammond's, Tracy, all the people that I know you've connected with. And it was great to see that, right? I remember you saying that after that, to see someone who's your future, right? They were ahead in the industry, black male from the South. He's got a very successful career. He's a leader in fashion, and a voice in fashion. And so I remember you being excited by meeting him. And that's exciting to me, is just to see the lineup all these alignments that happen in these events. So I would encourage you, if you're looking to grow your brand or your career, that you take advantage of the networking and the training that we offer, because we don't charge for the training. Most of our networking events are free. We do this as a community service because we believe in the talent of people like Jimmy who are here in this area, and they deserve to get a real platform and real opportunity. But I appreciate you, and I'm so proud of you.
And thank you for bringing these different folks, because others around here haven't brought them.
Right. So and I think that's one thing that we do that's different, is I try to bring in regional and LA market. We're doing even more of that this year. And I just, because we can do it here, but you guys need bigger markets. Right. Because you need markets, especially if you're progressive like you are. Right. You need markets that can understand what you're doing and afford what you're doing.
Exactly.
And, your work. So, and I want you to go big.
Perfect,
I want you to be a star.
Appreciate it. Right. Let's do it together.
At a bigger level.
Here we go.
Let's
do that. So.
Anyway, thank you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Orshad. Be sure you follow him. We're going to put his Instagram on this interview. He's a character. He is a creator. He is a producer.
Yeah, it's a lot.
He is a hustler. He is all the things and beautiful inside and out. So,
thank you.
Thanks, everybody. Shanna was Chattanooga Fashion Expo Alumni Series.